Do you like chicken tacos? Well, you better, because today's video is all about a quick, easy, and delicious taco recipe. Because tacos. Hi guys, and welcome back to my house. My name is Sage, for those of you who don't know me, and I do organizing and cooking videos here on my channel, The Organized Country Girl, and if that's something you think you might be interested in, then go ahead and hit that red subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the fun. So the first thing I'm going to do is take my chicken out of the freezer, which I did, and I'm going to stick it in a bowl of hot water so it can thaw, because I never get anything out of the freezer, ever. I'm really bad at it. But anyways, here it is. So fill that puppy with hot water. Now I do this in several phases. I put the chicken in the hot water for 5 minutes, and then I come back and I change the water 10 minutes after that, and then 10 minutes after that. And usually I have thawed chicken. So my chicken is thawed. It's nice and, easy to work with. So now I'm going to cut the chicken, and I'm going to be very careful. I'm going to make sure that I'm cutting with the grain of the chicken. I don't know if you guys can see the threads of the meat. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but you'll be able to see it when you're looking at it. There'll be little lines and strips through it. You're going to cut with that, not against the lines, but with the lines, and that just makes for an easier an easier to chew, like a more tender chicken breast. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just cut off all these little fat pieces that I don't want in my tacos, and use a good knife. If you're gonna invest in anything, invest in a good knife for your kitchen. It's totally worth it. Although I do need to have this one sharpened, but still, it's worth it. And then I just have a bowl that I put all my trash in. That's another tip. Have a little trash bowl while you're cooking. It makes cleanup so much easier. So I'm going to find the grain of my chicken, and then this, it goes two ways. So I'm going to cut that. I'm going to cut with the grain of the meat. And that just makes a more tender chicken. So I'm going to slice it about this thick, and I'm going to make it into little dices about that big. I've just diced up the chicken into little bite-sized pieces. So I have a frying pan here, and I have some butter just melting in it. You can use whatever kind of oil you want. I'm choosing to use butter because I like the flavor in this, but you can use whatever, olive oil, vegetable oil, whatever you prefer. So I have my 2 chicken breasts here that I diced up fairly small, as you can see, and I'm just going to throw it in my pan of butter. I'm gonna go wash my hands, y'all. Okay, now that I have clean hands, I'm gonna stir my chicken. So I'm just going to brown my chicken. I just need it to get nice and like a little bit brown, not too much brown. You don't have to worry about it cooking all the way through because we're gonna finish cooking it in the sauce. You just want to get some of that color, some of that flavor on there. So while my chicken is getting a little bit of color on it, I want to go over the other ingredients for the chicken. So I have here some garlic salt that we're going to add, some cumin, ground cumin, which is like delicious in any kind of taco meat, by the way, and some cilantro paste. I would prefer fresh cilantro paste, but I'm out, so I'm going with this. And I have some black pepper, and the most important part, the ingredient, is a green salsa. You can pick any green salsa that you like. It doesn't really matter. I'm using Oscar's original green hot salsa, but just any one that you prefer the flavor of. If you like the flavor of it as a dip, you'll like the flavor of it in your taco meat. And while this is cooking up, I'm gonna go shred my cheese, slice my lettuce, all that kind of stuff. All the fixins. Now, once I see that the meat is just about to start to get some browning on it, that's when I like to add my garlic salt to it and my pepper and my cumin. So I'm just gonna spread it along them, give it like a good layer of it. With my fresh cumin. Good cumin is so worth a couple of extra bucks, by the way. And my ground black pepper. I'm using a fine ground black pepper, but you can use whatever you want. And then I'm just gonna give it a good stir. Okay, so it's just starting to get a little bit of brown on the chicken. So I'm gonna watch it really carefully to know when I'm going to add my sauce, because I just want a little bit of brown on it. Okay, so you can start to see the little brown bits. Now I'm gonna add my sauce. So this is what it looks like, this kind of salsa. And I'm just gonna add it till it reaches like the top, just roughly the top of the chicken. That's it. And then I'm just gonna add my lid right on top. I'm gonna turn the temperature down to like a medium, like a low medium, and cook it and simmer it until the liquid is almost gone. After about 5 minutes of it simmering, I'm going to add my cilantro paste. If I was going to add fresh cilantro, I would have already done it when I added the sauce. I'm gonna add about a tablespoon, or a little less than a tablespoon, like a heaping teaspoon. Okay, see how the liquid is almost gone? I probably only have like 2 more minutes on this. So keep an eye on it at that point. Okay. It looks like it's done. There's no more liquid in the bottom. And it smells delicious. So I'm just gonna go ahead and set this aside. And I'm gonna heat up my tortillas, because we're gonna have crispy tortillas in this. You can have soft ones if you want. So I have my fire on, and I have just a small frying pan, and I'm going to put a small layer of oil in the bottom. So I just have some corn tortillas here that I'm gonna fry. And once you see ripples in your oil, then you know it's ready to fry your tortilla. I have a paper towel with, and I have a paper plate with a paper towel on it for me to kind of dry the tortillas on. I'm gonna cook one side, and then I'm going to flip it over, but I'm gonna fold it in half. And kind of like hold it there. And just repeat till you have enough tortillas. And there you have it, green chili chicken tacos. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Well, thanks for stopping by my house. I'll see you next time.